Good morning, friends. After a long, I'm back on this YouTube channel, which is Cyber Law by Advocate Dr. Mahendra Liman. Friends, as you are aware, that this particular channel was created for imparting information or developments which are happening in cyberspace and what I think about those particular developments. Most of you must be aware that recently Government of India has withdrawn the bill for data protection. This bill was introduced in Parliament in year 2018. Thereafter, there were huge amendments, many suggestions, and in 2022, this Parliament session, this bill was taken back. The reasons given for withdrawal of this particular bill is that a lot of another provisions need to be incorporated in this particular bill and it needs to be redrafted. So as of now, Section 43A of Information Technology Act is only available as far as our data security is concerned or our data privacy is concerned. We are all aware that in Justice Puttaswamy judgment, the apex bench or Supreme Court has acknowledged right to privacy as an extended facet of Article 21, that is right to life and liberty. Now, with all these developments, there is another huge, I may say so, blunder created by IRCTC. As we know, Indian Railways is having a huge infrastructure. It is as far as biggest passenger carriers in the world, and IRCTC handles all the booking facilities provided under Indian Railways. So almost 10 crore or more, 30 crore, 40 crore, 50 crore customers' data is available with IRCTC. Because last few years, it was the practice that IRCTC, when it started booking facilitation or booking through its portal, most of the people registered themselves on IRCTC with few credentials, that is their user ID, email ID, some address information. Thereafter, after passage of COVID, additional verification was done with those accounts, and this users lot of sensitive personal information is available with IRCTC. And this move of IRCTC of issuing a tender for monetization of data available with us is certainly ununderstandable, because IRCTC is not in a true sense a government organization. It is a body corporate, and Section 43A, which I recently referred, is reads as where a body corporate dealing, handling, or possessing sensitive personal information or data is negligent in protecting that particular information, and due to which, if some loss or some profit is caused to anyone, then that body corporate will be liable to pay damages to the person on whom the harm was inflicted. So here, a body corporate trying to monetize data available with it itself is contravening Section 43A, because the body corporate, in maximum sense, what I understand, is a custodian of that particular data. It is not owner of that particular data. Ownership of that particular data will always remain with the data principal, the term which is referred under previous Data Protection Act. or bill. So they cannot monetize when they are just custodian or holding that particular data on somebody's behalf. They cannot think of monetizing that particular data. And this particular floating of tender has certainly evoked many reactions from many sections of society. And recently, because few days ago, there were rumors that few consultants out of Big Four were interested in taking up this particular tender. But just now, the news is, say, I don't say it is through confirmed sources, but unconfirmed sources, that news is that the IRCTC has abolished that particular tender. So if the news is true, I'm thankful for IRCTC who have given a patient ear to the worries posed by or raised by data privacy professionals in India. And at least section 43A has won in this particular scenario. So this small incident has again brought the issue of data privacy in forefront. And that's why we at Cyber Awareness Organization and I personally appeal you to join my data, my right movement, and we must all be vocal about how our data is used, what are, as a data principle, our rights. Should we have right of correction of that particular data, erasure of that particular data, modification of that particular data? So all these things must be thought over from our end, and it should be discussed openly so that hopefully government will come again in coming session of parliament with Data Protection Act in new avatar. So this was for today's session. I'll come again. I'll try to come again regularly on good topics for enhancement of your knowledge. If you have liked this particular discussion or my views, do like and share this YouTube channel. And as far as my data, my right movement is concerned, you are all welcome to join that particular move. You can email me directly or you can post me. My lot of credentials are available in public domain. You can contact me, and certainly if you care about your data, please share. My data, my right. Thank you. Thank you all. See you again.